So yeah, man, I've been playing so many games. It's stupid. I beat Final Fantasy 15 finally,
Nice.
and I've 180 hours into it. I beat all DLCs. I'm trying to get all the achievements. It's fucking crazy. There's so much shit to do in that game,
Yeah.
especially with the freaking updates. Oh my god. And they're gonna do another, like, I guess, season thing, DLC. They're just releasing, like, more episodes.
Yeah. I think they got, used to it since, it's an open world and they just want to, get the game going long as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. You beat the game, right?
Yes, I did beat it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Did you get to play any of the DLCs?
I played Prompto and what was the other one? I played Ignis. Yeah, the Ignis one. But
Ignis is
yeah,
the
those two only because Gladiolus kind of played it, in which I don't know. I don't care about Gladiolus.
Gladiolus' DLC. It was basically just, you don't care about the story. It was basically Devil May Cry. That's what it was. They basically just did a Final Fantasy DMC.
Yeah,
That's it.
literally.
With Buffy-olus.
Oh yeah. Was it another one?
Yeah, they're gonna release more.
Okay.
There is another one right now, but it's not an episode. It's the Comrades, just kind of like Monster Hunter multiplayer.
Yeah, about that. I really find it really interesting. I thought it was out yet already, but
It is out.
okay. Yeah,
And it's really cool.
I'm still looking forward to it. But let's see how it turns out, cause I still have more freaking games to freaking beat. I keep on buying games like crazy. Oh god. So any other games that you're playing?
Ni no Kuni 2. Shitload of Ni no Kuni 2.
Oh yeah, I'm
Streaming that like crazy,
totally.
but playing it so much and like offline. There's too much to do in that game. There's too much. It's like, hey, you got an RPG, now you got a kingdom manager, now you got a tactical third-person top-down view tactical game, like Fire Emblem style. It's like, what is going on?
Oh, it's I bought it once you told me it was on sale. I was like, yeah, I definitely need to buy it. And then I promised myself I was gonna finish Persona 5 first and then go to Ni no Kuni directly. And these RPGs, man, it's just, oh god.
So you're playing Persona 5. Tell me about Persona 5, because I want that game,
Okay.
but I don't know if I should wait for a sale for it.
It is hard to just, wait for a sale for it, because, I mean, there could be a sale this December since, the musical ones, the rhythm games are going to be coming out, this November and December. Both games, the Persona 3, Dancing Moon Knight, and Persona 5 Dancing All-Star Night? I don't know, but I'm gonna buy those two games. And maybe, just maybe, Sega will like release a sale, maybe on maybe on PlayStation, since it's a PlayStation exclusive. So all I can say is that this game, holy freaking shit, I have never raged. I thought that God of War was that game of, making me so mad. But no, I was wrong. This game is like, man, the grinding is so necessary, but at the same time, you know, the game pushes you forward to the story, and you just want to progress in the story, and you know, you just forget about the grinding. And but at least the game helps you grind, because when you're in battle, you actually get it into some enemies, you know, quite often in the actual, you know, stage, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it's not like any other RPG really. I remember Persona 4, and that was hard as hell. I'm right now playing Persona 4 Golden, but going back to Persona 5, this game looks gorgeous. This game is the bomb. This game, I have something that I hate, something that I love, and it's just great. I mean, this game has taught me so many things, and it touches all those, you know, thematic from our real world, and it's just like, well, this actually happens in real world, such as pedophilia, such as a politician, you know, people who uses people for money, and those kinds of stuff. And that I felt so identified with all these characters, and that is the most important for an RPG game. And yeah, it's I play Tales of series too, and I know Tales is, you know, just like a fantasy you know, type of RPG, but yeah, I'm bringing two different RPGs. It's just like I want you guys to understand the differences from what is like to live in a when the characters live in some type of reality, like the real world as what we're living today, and the bad guys are also like, man, I see this every freaking day, just like in Persona. And it is not like that in, you know, Tales of series or any other RPG games. They actually tell those type of, you know, bad guys, you know, these traditional bad guys, corrupted, evil, but not as much as, you know, so close to what Persona has brought to me. And I fully recommend it. I mean, if you want to wait, you know, for full price drop or a sales drop, well, I recommend you to at least wait. But I don't think it's actually a how do you call it, I don't think it's that expensive today. You have to look it up, because this is a 1 year and a half old, I guess. So, yeah. I mean, in Japan it came out 2016, which is yeah. So it could be a, you know, low price today, and I fully recommend this game. And yeah, it's what I've been playing this whole time, you know, besides other games, but this is the fullest one yet. Yeah. So anything else?
Nice. I mean, can't wait until the next paycheck so I can get Mega Man.
Oh yeah, that Mega Man. Oh my god. I almost
as soon as I get
quit.
As soon as I get that, oh my god. Oh Jesus. That's all you're gonna see on my channel for weeks.
Well, it's a gamer's life. We play multiple games at the same time, and it's normal. So there's a lot of people that criticize me to like, why you buy so many games, man? You barely have finished one. I'm like, dude, shut up. Okay?
Dude, I have such a back catalog. I have like 120 games on my PlayStation already. Note that I bought this PlayStation in January.
Damn.
I already have like 120 games on it. I've played barely like 20 or 30. And in my Steam account, I have like 350 games, which I've barely played like maybe 100 of.
Damn.
I have like a big back catalog to go to, definitely.
Yeah, it's yeah, we're those type of gamers that we don't actually concentrate on one specific games. I mean, we take a break from one to another, and we go back to that game. Easy as that. I mean, there's no, you know, there's a lot of
Yeah, right now, I want to 100% all the achievements on Final Fantasy 15. But right now, I'm taking a break from it. I did Mega Man Week, and now I'm playing through Ni no Kuni 2. Once I beat the main story in Ni no Kuni 2, I'm going to take a break from that. I'm going back to Final Fantasy, work on some achievements, then Ni no Kuni, work on some completion stuff over there, and then probably move on to like another game, hopefully, Mega Man 11.
Yeah, that's what I did once I finished with the Mega Man, the Spider-Man PS4 game. I finished the story, and I decided to take a break and go to going back to Persona, since Persona is a long game. RPGs are long ass games, and I don't know how people beat them in less than 1 week. I don't know how much the time that they have. It's just so different, and I cannot never understand how they can beat an RPG so fast. And yeah, I think it's a matter of time, and maybe people have only one game to play, and that's all they have. But people like you and me, it's like, yeah, we play variety of games. We play RPGs, we play platform, we play shooters, we play action games, hack and slash. We played almost everything. So I mean, if people actually suffer from this, I mean, it's not a kind of suffering. It's more like it's a habit, and it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one because you can actually, you won't get bored of a game because you will actually take a break and move on to another game, and then later on you just go back to that game with no problem. You're like, oh man, this game, I really wanted to go back to this world. And yeah, it's really cool that way. At least for me. So what other games? I said Persona. I said Spider-Man. Spider-Man is an amazing game. Fully recommended. Yeah, it's not a long ass story. I mean, it's 20-hour story, plus the side quests are plus other 20s, so it's like 45 hours of gameplay. So yeah, and there's gonna be DLCs this month, I think on December, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I think I already talked about God of War on one of my I think I kind of reviewed it a while ago, but I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, it's a hard ass game. Yeah, it's
I really want that game.
If you're a really hardcore fan of God of War and you are kind of like skeptical because they changed a little bit of the format, don't listen to yourself. This game delivers its own genre, and games that do that deserve praise. And my gosh, this game is another bomb. It's legitimately the best, almost like hack and slash RPG action game at the same time. Plus the story. Oh my gosh, the story is just like, it's amazing because it's like that Nordic mythology. Is that how you say it? Norse mythology. Yeah, that's the one. And you see these like Marvel and all these kind of like media movies that portray these Norse mythology, just like Thor, Odin, Loki. In God of War is totally different, and it's way better story than Marvel. Yeah, it is so well done. It's like even the Thor looks a lot better. Even the whole lore of the Norse mythology in that game is just amazing. And yeah, I fully recommend that game. It's like it's hard, to be game of the year since Red Dead Redemption has more popularity. But I can guarantee you that this game is just amazing, and it changed, just like Persona. It changed my perspective of viewing stuff. It's like it teaches you, something, and it's like so precious when you just like finish the game and the story and the journey that you went through. It's like so fulfilling. And single player games today, and like they're totally stomping multiplayer. I mean, multiplayer is something else. I can play with my friends. But when it's single player, it's like you learn, you get frustrated. It's like living with the game, and that's the coolest thing about a single player. So yeah, you go ahead, Dids. I'll talk enough.
Nah, man, it's just. You talked about that God of War. Now I'm slightly more hyped. I've been like slowly hyping myself up for like at some point just start doing like hard games, like on the hardest possible difficulties. I know I said I'd do the hard mode on Mega Man 11, but I kind of want to do just like a regular run first and then do that like really hard mode. I want to stream myself like really trying to like really good play. I really want to try playing Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 again. I have all the games with all their DLCs now. I'm like super hyped. Though I've never played a Dark Souls DLC before. So to play all 3 games again with all their DLCs, it's going to be great. Actually, I've never played Dark Souls 3 before. That's going to be a blind one for me.
Nice.
And then, since Mega Man 11 and Mega Man Week, I'm going to try really doing good hard runs on Mega Man 11, but I'm also going to try getting into speedrunning Mega Man X. So
yeah,
I really want to try and do that.
That is like speedrunning is the most difficult thing in a gamer's life.
Yeah.
It is that challenge. So what
like,
else?
I've just like watched so many people do that, and I'm like,
yeah.
am I able to do that? If I like really try to do that, could I do that?
It's the challenge it's that challenge that every gamer wants. Like, and if he can, maybe I can do it better. We think like that. I mean, it's we also want to beat ourselves, and yeah, and it's competition with ourselves, such as in single player, and putting everything in hard mode. Talking about hard mode, and have I ever played a hard mode game?
That's a great question,
Yeah,
Zyber. Have you ever played a hard mode?
I'm trying to remember.
Do you hard mode, bro?
Was it? Well, I think fighting games.
Fighting game. Well, I
eh,
guess it just depends on
does
like
it?
how you've learned it.
Yeah, does it count?
I guess yeah. If you find a
I-
fighting game kind of difficult, then yeah, I guess. I mean,
yeah,
which
yeah.
fighting game are we talking about?
Fighting game as Dead or Alive, of course.
Oh yeah, Dead or
Yeah.
Alive is like the most complex fighting game I've ever seen.
Yeah, alongside with the freaking Street Fighter, but yeah, I think that's the only game that I put on hard, and I beat it on hard, like, but there's expert, there's legend, and there's and it goes down and down and down until you are a god. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think it was Dead or Alive only. I think that's the only one. Maybe some other, but I can't remember right now. So what about you?
I've been trying to get into a couple of fighting games. I currently have Mortal Kombat XL. I also have Injustice and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. So I really want to try and get into. I'm trying to focus on Mortal Kombat right now. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to challenge myself, as we mentioned earlier with other stuff.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go through like with each character, like learn their movesets properly. So I'm like deciding to use this system. So let's say I started playing online games. So I start off with 0 points on that character, and I want to do this for each character. So whenever I beat someone that I'm randomly matched with online, that's plus 2 points. If that person decides they want a rematch and I accept it, then if I beat him again, it's plus 1 point. If they rematch and I fight him again, then that's worth 0 points. So that's like no value. So yeah, kind of like a 2 out of 3 format if I really want to like get more points off of one person instead of like going to another person just to get 2 points. And then every time someone beats me, it's minus 1 point. And my goal is to get a total of 10 points with every character.
Wow, that is a challenge.
And I'm gonna. Yes, it is, and I'm gonna do that with every character, and I'm gonna keep track of it. And I might do some of it offline. I might do some of it on stream. I'm not sure yet, but that's something I'm definitely like. I really want to do. I just want to like. I've never given fighting game a chance, and I want to try to. I want to like really, really give it a chance.
Yeah, I mean, fighting games, those are kinds of game of challenging yourself that is requiring timing, practice, dedication. It's like martial arts in real life, but in a video game because you need to train, you need to know the character that you are actually good at, but also have other characters that you're good at, just in case some other people actually beat you with your own character. You have other characters that you can able to use. Yeah, it's like a grind, but it's like it's training. It's doing things over and over, and knowing yourself and knowing your character. That's the most important thing. And that is the coolest thing about a fighting game. It's challenging, and sometimes I think of myself that I cannot do what that character is doing, in the game because I'm a different fighter. I'm a kickboxer, and so for example, Christy from Dead or Alive, she uses the mantis, the mantis style of martial arts. I can't do that. I can't do that, and but I still feel identified. Even though in the hardest difficulty with her, and it's about it's you and the character. That's the most important. And if you're doing that challenge, dude, damn, it's like Holy freaking crap! Because if the roster is big, I'll recommend you to start with EX Layer. It's the one that I play a couple of Fridays back. EX Layer, I think it was EX Layer, EX Fighting Layer. I was about to say whatever, but
Okay.
that has
Yeah.
a small roster for now. Yeah, that's only on PlayStation. It's $40. And yeah, it's quite a challenge because there's some characters there that are so annoying. You're like, damn, I can't beat your ass, and you just keep on doing other kinds of moves and you can't win. Yeah, you need to change your routine. Because of course the AI will read you like a book. That is how fighting games work.
Yeah, and I'm not allowing myself to resort to button mashing. I'm gonna do like
I don't know.
the most I can, like into the mentality, like do not button mash. Actually try to pull off your moves. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like in different, and it's like I have like looked into everything, and I've been like looking into tournaments and how people like theorize things. It's crazy because there are characters that are like, some characters like they call them zoners. They're to like keep characters away. Some are like more specialized in anti-air. Others are like more pure ground characters. It's crazy, man. It's a lot of information to try and digest.
Exactly.
And Tekken is like one of the more complex ones I've seen because I think you have like, or not Tekken, I think it's Dead or Alive, that you have like, you can counter moves, but you gotta be like at the correct height of the move.
Exactly. Yeah. It's for the spammers. That is, I think that's the only game that has it. That is a grab throw counter. Because when your opponent is actually spamming, you can actually like do that counter so many times that you just like grab throw automatically, and that inflicts a lot of damage. So that is why I like a lot of Dead or Alive, besides the fan service, of course.
There's gotta be something else.
Oh yeah, dude, of course. Yeah. So what other kinds of games have we been playing before we wrap this up?
Well, not really. I mean, when my PC was working, I was playing a lot of RimWorld. It's kind of like a colony management survival game.
Okay.
So you basically get dropped to this planet, and there's like multiple scenarios that you can choose. So you can have like a scenario with like one person or 3 people or 5 people. And you start off with, like, obviously the 5 people have like less stuff to start off with, and the 1 person is like pretty bountiful. And you can choose like which storyteller you want, is how the game explains it. So you have like Randy Random, BB Chillax, and I think Sandra Classic. And then you choose like a specific difficulty. There's like 5 different difficulties for each one, basically ranging on how much they'll let you focus on building or how much they'll screw you over, you know? With like random events, random raids to your base and everything. So yeah, you get like dropped off in this planet, and you basically you can build your base, you can collect wood, you can set certain characters in your colony to do certain things. So you can have them be like constructors, you can have them be garden growers, you can have them be miners, researchers, you can set someone specifically to be like a janitor, take care of animals, doctors. You can take prisoners if you haven't killed enemies. Like if you like hit an enemy but he's like bleeding out, you can like take him prisoner, heal him, and then keep him a prisoner, either to like sell as a slave or to try and recruit into your colony. Or you could just set them free.
Nice.
And yeah, and you can like expand your colony and everything, and there's like a whole map, and you can travel to like a different cell on the map. There's factions that come and attack you. Your relationship either increases or decreases by how you interact with them. It's a very interesting full game. There's like a thing of, hey, end game, like build this ship, and you have to build like a rocket ship in your base, and it takes like 7 days to fill with fuel or something like that in game days. And during that time, it's like sending off an emitter, and that's where everything comes in and just tries to ruin you as best they can. And it's literally just like, because there's mechanoids, there's like mechanoid insects, there's insects themselves from like underground the planet, raiders and other factions. Like everyone's gonna try and like, you're building a spaceship. I want that spaceship.
Nice.
And it's just hours and hours and hours of just, oh my god, when is this? This isn't gonna stop. And then they just destroy your base, and it's super hard to build that spaceship
Damn.
in 7 days.
Well then, I know there's gonna be more of this, so we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm actually currently playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That will be on the other video. And yeah, guys, this will be it for now. 30-minute video just for you guys, for you who want to actually do a fast, recap of what we are actually playing, if you actually care much. So yeah, guys, please don't forget to favorite, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for supporting the channel. This has been Zyber,
And
and we'll see you guys later.
farewell.